Want to talk about how comparison is the thief of joy. Whenever we compare ourselves to somebody else, well, actually, you really can't compare yourself to anybody else. Oftentimes that is where we default to, comparing ourselves, comparing our situations. The reality is, no two situations are alike, no two circumstances are alike. And so to compare yourself with somebody else or some other situation is totally irrelevant. And that's why I say comparison is the thief of joy. It really takes the joy out of life because there's always going to be somebody who's in a better financial situation, who's got a better relationship, who knows what, drives a nicer car, lives in a nicer home. There's always going to be somebody else doing that. And so if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, you're gonna waste a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort trying to keep up if that's your goal and objective to keep up or to be like. In reality, you're a unique, sovereign individual. So the only true comparison is compare today to yesterday, meaning are you learning? Are you growing? Are you making progress in your life? Is today better than yesterday? And I don't mean better, you know, you might feel worse, but you're still learning. So are you learning? Are you growing? Are you are you getting better day by day? Taking that perspective, and sometimes perspective is so valuable, or a change of perspective is extremely valuable. So if you can take that perspective and say, hey, am I learning? Am I growing? Am I improving day by day? That's the only comparison that's valid. Again, trying to compare yourself to somebody else is not valid because your circumstances are different. Your life is different. Your upbringing is different. There's so many differences that it's an unfair comparison and it will literally waste time. It'll waste time, it'll waste energy, it'll waste effort, it'll waste money. And you'll really miss out on being present in your life and being the best version of yourself that you can be because you're trying to be like somebody else. There's nobody else like you. So be you. And remember, comparison is a thief of joy. So don't compare yourself to somebody else because your circumstances are not alike, your upbringing is not alike, your opportunities are not alike. The only true comparison is comparing today um, and compare that to yesterday, the version of you. Now, we're going to ebb and flow in life. We're going to have ups and downs. And if you are feeling like you're not making improvements, again, check your perspective. And and I challenge you to look at two things. The first one is expectation. What are the expectations of yourself? Are they valid? Or are you setting your expectations too high or too low? Or, you know, like what's relevant to you? So check your expectations. And then the second thing is, are you being grateful? Are you being grateful for your circumstances, for the challenges, for the opportunities for growth that you have in your life? So check your expectation and then make sure that you come from a place of gratitude because coming from a place of gratitude allows you to always look at the good side of things. It allows you to always have a positive outlook. And and really that's the seed of success. And when I say success, I mean that internal feeling of success. is gratitude, because other things cannot be present in when gratitude is there. Um, like fear, you can't have fear and gratitude in the same like they don't they don't gel together. One is going to take precedence over the other. So if you maintain a always having gratitude, um, fear is dispelled, and 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 also gratitude is an abundant mindset versus a mindset of lack. So an attitude of gratitude, or always having gratitude for everything. If somebody asks you how your day is, it's great. It's amazing. Well, yeah, but you just got in a car accident. Well, it could be worse. So I always look at the positive side of things. You just went bankrupt. Yeah, but I'm still alive. Like there's always an opportunity to be grateful for, and in every circumstance. Your kids don't want to mow the lawn. Well, you get to go out and mow the lawn, but man, that grass sure smells good when it's freshly cut. It's raining. It's raining like crazy, but it smells great. So there's always an opportunity to be grateful in every aspect of life. And, you know, and also, like I said, check your perspective and come from a place of gratitude, like in any and all challenges. Um, I'm a cancer survivor. Every day was a great day. I didn't feel great a lot of the days, but every day was a great day because it could have been worse, or I could have been dead, but I'm not. I'm still here. So there's always something to be grateful for. We have a deaf child. That's an extremely challenging thing. Anybody who has a child with additional challenges like deaf, being deaf, or autism, or blindness, or uh, deformities, or any number of health challenges, and physical challenges, or mental challenges. I mean, those are tough things to work through. I can only speak for somebody who's, you know, like I said, we have a deaf child, and so I know those challenges. I don't know the challenges of raising an autistic child, or all those other things. They all come with their own unique challenges. But it allowed our family to draw closer and learn new things. So it was an opportunity, rather than saying "woe is me." Just change your perspective and say, "Hey, this is an opportunity. This is a challenge, and it's an opportunity for growth. It's not it's not poor picked on us. It's what are we going to do, and how are we going to make this child's life the best that we possibly can." When we went through cancer, when I say we, I mean we dealt with it as a family, as I was personally dealing with cancer, and it was an opportunity to learn and grow, and we learned a lot, and we grew a lot, and uh, there were we had to we learned trust. We learned, because I wasn't able to work for quite a few months. We learned to trust. We learned how to receive. We had a lot of help during that time. Um, and previous to that, we were not open to receiving. We were happy to give, but we weren't open to receiving. And so we had an opportunity to be recipients of gifts, and both, people would drop food off for us. We had some financial help during that time, and it allowed us to experience being on the receiving end of those gifts. And in having that experience, we realize that it's as great a gift for the giver as it is for the receiver, if not more. So there are a lot of tremendous, incredible blessings, and it grew our family, and we're an extremely close family because of those experiences, because of a lot of those experiences. And we wouldn't be this close. We wouldn't be who we are. We wouldn't be who we are as human beings We wouldn't show up in life the way we do if we hadn't had some challenges in life. And I say challenges specifically, they weren't, I mean, they were challenges. We overcame them. Uh, Thankfully, we're still here to tell about it and continue to be grateful for it. But yeah, so comparison is the thief of joy. And if you're having a rough day, check your perspective, check your expectations, and then show up in gratitude or find something to be grateful for. And I'm not talking about just in word, I'm talking about genuinely grateful. And even if it's something small, and I mentioned the smell of grass, I mentioned the smell of rain, there's always something to be grateful for. So, hope this is beneficial. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And and of course, if you want to see more content like this, or if you would like me to talk about anything else in particular, please leave comments, and I'm happy to take those into consideration. Thank you. We'll see you next time.